let's see how we're gonna be spending our low income paycheck. I make $22.81 an hour. I'm paid bi-weekly, and I'm on a mission to save my first $5,000, which is just a little bit under 3 months of living expenses. I'm trying to share my journey so that others who are in similar financial situations feel a little less alone, because even though we make a low income, we can still save money and we can still live our lives. That's what we're gonna do today. If you wanna see how I spend my paycheck, go ahead and keep watching. I'm gonna be using the Single Mom Budget Planner. I have already come up with my cheat sheet here, and I have already uploaded this video on TikTok. So if you haven't watched that, you can go on over there and see what I did here. My links will all be down below. So if you wanna know where any of the stuff that I'm using is from, check my links down below. I am going to be offering this budget planner for sale, so please make sure you are on Instagram and on TikTok, because I will be sharing when I release that. It's going to be very, very soon. I can't wait. So we are going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna move the calculator. Let's open this up. It's been pretty crazy. My daughter's 15th birthday was this past Monday, and she had a sleepover. If you've been following me on my other social media platforms, then you may have seen me getting ready for that. We did a little slumber party here at my apartment. I think that the girls all had a lot of fun. I was really proud of myself and overcame a lot of feelings of shame, because we do live in a lower income apartment, and my daughter's friends, all their parents are from 2-parent households, and they all have houses. So I overcame a lot of shame, and I'm really proud of myself. Now let's get to our budget. This is our July calendar. We are going to be filling this out right here. And obviously I have my bill tracker. I didn't fill this in yet, so let's go ahead and do that, because I do know how much this is going to be. So my electric is $153. And I don't remember the exact amount here, but I know that all 3 of my State Farm bills together are like $200. I think I wrote this down already. $200.30. So my water bill is $69.52. So we're gonna write that down. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I'm just basically going to look off of my cheat sheet here, and I'm gonna write it right over here. So this is for my paycheck July 5th. And my paycheck, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I split my rent in half. So my rent is actually $1,307, I think. So I actually divide that up between each paycheck, and it makes it a lot easier for myself to do it that way. So I'm really just going to be focusing on this $840, because this $625 is automatically deposited into my separate checking account. So we are going to we're going to put the 5th here. I'm still not a fan of this pen. I don't know if I used this in my last video, but I thought that I was going to like it. I like the Sharpie roller. Love that one compared to this one. Just, it's a little bit, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. Let me know down below if you are a pen and paper type of person. Do you prefer pen and paper, or do you like digital? I don't think I'd have a problem with digital. I've just never really done a digital paycheck budget. So we are working with the $840. I'm not even gonna worry about if there was any rollover or not. That's just what I'm gonna utilize. And I'm gonna write down all of my bills here. I'm gonna go ahead and write the dates down. 9th. Okay, my high yield savings account, that is me paying myself. And I am working on building my emergency fund up again. As you know, I had repairs done to my car, and I don't know if I updated you guys or not, but the car was shaking. I almost feel like it was worse, especially when it was in idle. So I had to take it back up to the mechanics. And apparently one of the motor mounts that were replaced were defective. Well, I thought I would have had it fixed by now, but no, I have to wait another week. So it's been like shake, rattle, and rolling for the last it'll be 3 weeks by the time I go back again. And I hope that that is all that it is. I sure do hope. 15.11, and then T-Mobile is 168.62. This is about to go down. Hopefully soon. It should be going down very, very soon. So this is going to equal up to $448.72. Now, when I subtract, I'm going to take 840, subtract 448.72 equals 391.28. I'm going to put this up here, and now I can worry about my cash envelopes. So I'm going to have gas, groceries, pets, allowance. I decided that instead of having one envelope for the kids, I'm going to have an envelope for allowance, and this is mostly for my daughter. My son, he's 18. He goes between his dad's and my house, so he's working, doing his own thing. So I'm going to worry about these cash envelopes here. I'm going to estimate the gas, $80. Groceries, I'm going to do $150. Pets is going to be $30. I think I want to do $40. And I'm only doing $40 because I know that the cats are going to need cat food, and I don't remember how much I'm going to spend on that. I don't remember how much their wet food and their dry food is. I don't think it should be any more than $40. Allowance is $20, personal is $20, miscellaneous, I'm just doing $20, and fun, I'm also going to be doing $20. So let's add this up. $350. And now if I take this, 391.28 minus 350, I'm left with $41.28. I'm just going to make it an even $40. So let's talk sinking funds. Sinking funds, back to school, you guys, I can't believe I'm even discussing this, but school is about a month away. I honestly have not even begun to prepare myself for back to school. And if we're being honest, I have completely wiped my sinking funds out. I think I'm really starting all the way over in my sinking funds. Whatever's in there now, I may just go ahead and use to go towards back to school, because it's going to be here before we know it. And we're going to have to do shoes. We're going to have to do uniform bottoms and tops, a new jacket. There's going to be things that we have to make sure that we have. And we're going to have to do the best that we can to save whatever money that we can. So that is going to be our sinking fund right now. And it's tough because between back to school and the emergency fund, and I'm gonna put EF here. Between these two here, I really have to get that emergency fund built back up again. And I really need to get the back to school up as well. Ideally, I would love to have $200 in back to school. I don't know if I'm gonna meet that goal or not, but we'll see what we can do. And honestly, nothing is going in the emergency fund this time around. I am going to do 30 in back to school, and we are going to, nothing in savings challenges. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put this to the side, have this cash left over. I couldn't even tell you where this cash came from, to be honest with you. I think it was a mix between what I took out of my sinking funds, and I think that was basically about it. I took like $245 out of my sinking funds. So yeah, we're gonna use this, and I'm going to put it into my 50 envelope challenge. I have not put any money into this box in about a month, and I thought to myself, why am I not putting money in here? Because this is $1,275 worth of savings in here. If I could, you know, when I do all of these envelopes, that's how much is in here, is $1,275. That is that much more money to put into my emergency fund. And I should just go ahead and put it in here, right? So that is what we're gonna do. Now, let's see, I have 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So is that 31? I was trying to figure out if there's another way that I could like break this up. This 8, 9, 10. I think I can. Okay. I'd have $1 left over. So I think I can do 21, 22. Okay, I'm gonna do 22. Oh, that's very uneven. We're gonna put this in here. I know I have to go to the bank tomorrow. I'm actually filming this on the 4th of July. And what I really wanna do is go pull out the cash for my envelopes and get back into it, because I kind of fell off the bandwagon, not even gonna lie. But we're here. And look, honestly, I feel like maybe I should have just done the 31, put it all in the 31. Oh well. We're gonna do $8 in here. And another thing is, I was recently pre-approved for 3 Chase credit cards. And I don't want to get too much into it in this video, but what I will say is I did go ahead and I applied for one, and I went with the Chase Freedom Unlimited. And I feel like this is going to switch up on my cash envelopes a little bit, and here is why. Because I plan on using that credit card strictly for my groceries and gas. So if I go and get gas, and let's say I put $40 in my car, I will turn around and put that $40 back onto my credit card. I'm gonna pay it off. As soon as I get my gas and go home, I'm gonna turn back around and I'm going to pay my credit card off. And the reason why I am doing this is because I feel like the new and improved me has evolved and has a better understanding of credit card utilization, and I can better manage my money. Old me was completely irresponsible, and it was a wonder that I racked those up. I really just wanted to have 1 or 2 good credit cards and only use them for specific purposes. So that is why I can get more into the logistics of why I really did it, more reasons of why. So if you want to hear that, just leave a comment down below and I will explain more about it. But we're done. I'm gonna put this in my $1 savings jar. But that's it. We're all done. So make sure you stay tuned for my next video. I still have to update my expense tracker, so we're going to do that. I'm going to try and do that in my next video, and I will see you then. Bye.